We're show.
And we are
We are live.
but again we are live. Welcome again.
Okay, I hope someone caught that, but you know what? Never mind. We're still good.
No worries. We are here to talk with our Qatartainis.
Yeah, so we're here to talk with our beautiful, lovely Qatartainis who are always there to support us. And
Yes.
So today's episode is the super gory, very political, The Boys,
Season 4.
season 4.
And it's diabolical.
I mean,
How good was it?
it was so good. It was so good. I was. By the way, just if no one saw the season,
yes.
the 4th season, spoiler alert.
A big spoiler
You
alert.
have been warned. So just watch it afterwards.
And
Watch it afterwards.
we'll be covering everything.
We won't literally be responsible if you tell us if those will spoil it for you. You'll have to see it. Really, you'll have to see it. All right.
You have been warned.
First things first. Starlight gets extremely political.
They are going with the elections as in the US.
Yeah,
They are on that same track.
She's trying to challenge Victoria Newman, and she was succeeding.
Yes.
Except when another podcaster, I hate when someone uses podcast for evil.
And she's super bad. I want to kill her so bad.
Everyone wants to kill her so bad, man. Have you seen what she's doing?
Yeah.
I mean, really, and her name, Firecracker. She barely has a power. It's like,
And she's just cracking on the screen.
and it's literally, and all her rants. I call them rants.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah,
because
she's not talking anything.
She's not making any sense. She's
Yeah.
just making general rumors about everything and about people eating children.
What is that feasible even?
I don't even know. Apparently, who knows? Maybe it's in America that people are allowed to talk about eating children in a podcast.
And they are in the basement. They're locked in the basement.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And she's just and she's just like.
Today's crack is good, by the way.
Yeah, it's very good.
Oh, yeah.
So she's just like a front for the Homelanders' cause to rule over America and make
Later
America
on.
great again.
Later on, when Sage, which I have to say,
Yes, she's the best
very
character.
diabolical.
She's a very
like
great character.
She's like the Joker, but with massive genius.
Yes.
You know, no,
She's
the Joker and the Riddler.
combined together.
The Riddler, like he can plan ahead, like months ahead for every single step. But he's not crazy. She's kind of crazy.
But the difference is that she's not doing this upfront. You can't say that Sage is doing. She's at the back of the picture
Yes.
while she's playing her cards through Homelander.
Because she hates being in the spotlight.
Yeah.
All right, but she did tell me of a reason. She did tell us in the TV show of one of the reasons why she wanted to do this. But she's also doing it because how should I say this? She hates people.
She hates people. She doesn't like them to live.
Like remember when she said the story that her mother was diagnosed with cancer. She actually came up with the cure for cancer.
Yes, but they didn't. They listened to her, and her mother died.
You know what? They gave her a pat on the head.
Yeah.
A pat on the head. Isn't that just?
This
that
is-
pisses you off? That
yeah,
wouldn't
but
piss you off?
In some way, they have done something wrong with them, so they are just retaliating. If you can see from that point of view.
That's the problem. They always retaliate. It's always something with the soups, the 7, or anything like that. You know, I mean, and they still kept Black Noir.
Yeah.
I mean, it was.
They had to replace him.
It was a different person on the inside.
Yes, they have to replace him because obviously Homelander killed him. In spoiler alert again, they have killed him in the third season.
Third season.
Yeah.
A year?
Yeah. Last year, yeah. So if you're not seen it, you have to see it. You should see it. It's the best superhero. You'll forget Marvel and DC, I guess, in comparison.
I mean,
it's much practical.
It's and think of it this way: you are a normal human being who's going against
The soups.
superheroes
And
with nothing but your wits and your fists and your guns and your
your brain, your
and
planning.
your drugs and your
Yes.
and your
Temporary compound V.
and temporary compound V. We're not using that anymore.
Not using anymore.
Well,
But
remember,
the
season
the
3.
permanent one they are using right now.
They used it like once or twice. All right.
But they had some side
You
effects.
see- I remember the episode when they used it on Huey's dad.
Yes, that was okay. That was
Isn't it kind of like
some messed up thing.
Isn't it kind of like relatable to Huey?
Yeah, obviously.
Huey's power, when he got the temp feet,
He was teleporting
yeah, he was teleporting.
Yeah.
And his dad can go through people.
through people, yeah, because he was having
Or through walls.
attacks also. He was not mentally stable because
Yeah,
of the
but
age.
You see, it's kind of... I think Compound V works with your mental state.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean...
Because if you notice, when he just gave when she gave him the compound V, the mother, because Yui didn't give him himself. So when she gave him, because after when he came from to get something, when he returned, he saw that compound V was in his veins.
Indeed.
So that time, his father was not remembering what he has spoken earlier.
Well,
So it was playing with his mental state also.
of course.
So it deteriorated, and he was remembering Yui when he was 11. So he was not in his right mind, and I think that was a good arc to end his father's chapter from the story, to remove him.
Alright, let's hear one of not clear.
Playing with his mental state also. So it deteriorated, and that he was remembering Yui when he was 11. So he was not in his right mind. And we just check the voice. Just a minute.
Let's hear it from my side for a bit.
No worries. We'll be back. Just a minute. Yeah. It's okay.
Sorry, I'll just... You know what, I think I should just...
Now hold it in the hand.
Yeah. Alright, how is it now?
Yeah, please convey us what's the state of the sound now.
Was Grove Street, OGs? Please, can you tell me if it's clear now?
It's okay? Yeah.
Okay, so
Much better.
so I'll go
Yeah,
like
we are
this.
good now.
All right, we'll go like this. Thanks, Grove
Thank
Street
you for
OGs. Thank you.
Thank you for your input.
Always know that Qatartainment loves to hear from its fans, whether it be about technical issues, resolving, and anything like that. But all in all, so where were
We'll
we?
continue in
The
Hugh's
mental
father.
the mental state of Huey's father during his Compound V.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if you can see the effect on Hugh's father was much faster
Oh yeah.
in comparison to what Butcher was going through since the complete season.
Yeah.
It took it time to affect him.
That's because he was already on V. He was already on V23 at that time.
Yeah, he was on the temporary one. Yeah.
And the problem is that, here's what I'm thinking. V23 effects reflected his hate on Homelander.
Yes.
If you think about it.
Yes.
It gave him laser eyes.
Yes.
It gave him super
Initially,
strength.
yes.
No, not the ability to fly, of course.
Yes, obviously.
You know?
But that fight between, if I want to go back to season 3, the fight between Homelander, Soldier Boy, and Butcher was amazing.
Speaking of which, in case you guys are wondering, Soldier Boy will be back,
In season 5, yeah.
as well as he's having his
Again,
own-
spoiler alert.
another spoiler alert. Another spoiler alert. He is going to have his own spin-off,
Yeah.
Vought Uprising. So you'll get to see Soldier Boy, how he
Before,
was,
before the boys started.
and let's just say it's not going to be any different.
Yeah, obviously it will be
I
on
mean,
the same track. The
no-
gory and everything will be there.
It's not just the gore stuff. It's basically how effed
What
up.
built up. Yeah, how
effed
they built up, yeah.
These superheroes are going to be. So it's always they're always going to be effed up
Yes,
to a point.
yes.
You know
That is the core of this show. It has to be effed up. Otherwise, we won't like it.
Of course, of course. And another one, it's going to be called The Boys Mexico. So I'd say they're going to have another
Set of superheroes who are affiliated from Mexico.
Ándale, superhero, por favor.
Some Mexico effect
sorry.
there. Mexican effects.
So, but I saw the poster. It had a Butcher in it, standing alone.
So because Butcher has been after his wife died, he has been on this spree to kill Homelander, right?
Yeah.
So he's been working before he met Huey. He has been working.
So wait,
and if you
wait,
think
wait.
Kessler in this season,
Wait, do you think that The Boys Mexico will take part before The Boys timeline?
I think so. Before he met Huey, and they might introduce Frenchie also. If sorry to cut it out, because Frenchie was working with Butcher prior to him meeting Huey.
But if you notice in season 4, at the very end, the Butcher was driving away.
Yeah,
I think.
he's going to
Hear me
Mexico?
out. I think he's going to Mexico.
Maybe there's
Yes.
another
Yeah,
story.
he's going to Mexico
because they are on the run. Basically, they are on the run.
Yeah. But Butcher did something extremely
Diabolical.
It-
Killing Newman.
yes. So another spoiler.
Spoiler alert, sorry.
Victoria Newman dies. Literally,
Gets killed.
literally before she
wins the
she gets the presidency.
Yes.
And is outed by Homelander as a superhero.
In front of everybody, the whole world.
Literally on what's her name?
Live
Firecrackers
yes, podcast.
not-
So-called podcast.
Not podcast. The news.
Yeah,
the news.
she's not the news person.
They
yeah.
literally gave her a newsroom. Why doesn't anyone give me a newsroom? Do I have to
You have to
be a soup to get a newsroom?
Yes.
I want my own newsroom.
you have to do this, and the sparkle should come out. That's the basic criteria to get a newsroom.
I'm not Jubilee from X-Men.
But you have to do Firecracker.
Firecracker is a whole different point of effed up, man.
Yeah.
Just, no comment. No comment.
Okay, so moving on, coming to the season of
So Victoria Newman dies. Butcher and the rest of the gang, the boys, are able to how should I say, manufacture
yeah
a virus that is
that
able
kills all the
that
soups.
kills soups.
Just the soups, yeah.
Yeah, they wanted to actually manufacture enough
Hmm.
to build a global pandemic
Yes,
for superheroes.
that
So
includes
so,
Starlight and
Yeah, that includes everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody. All right. And what else? Yes.
we have not covered anything yet.
What
What do you think about Kessler being a personality of Butcher?
It honestly, I was kind of disappointed.
Yeah, you wanted that character to be there.
I wanted his character to be a soup. honestly.
Okay.
Did you know that when he first was announced to be
Yeah, he'll be reprising his role as Kessler.
no, he said I'm ready for tights or something like that.
Okay, yes.
So we were assuming
when it was
was gonna be
announced, yeah, yeah.
a soup. But
yeah,
no.
that was a disappointment. Yes.
I mean, and not to mention a dead character. I mean, sure, his character is there, the actor is there, but I want him to have more. You know,
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
I'd say what was his name? Morgan.
Morgan. Yeah.
What's the name of the actor?
I don't remember. But in the series, his name is Kessler.
Hold on. Let me Google him real fast.
Morgan Jeffrey. No.
No, not Morgan. Morgan. Zivuk.
Right, The Walking Dead.
Yeah, that's what I was writing.
We think alike.
Ugh, different kind of Morgan.
Sadly. So yeah, moving on. He'll just search the name of the character.
Okay, maybe Kessler.
Yeah, Kessler the boys.
Jeffrey Morgan.
Jeffrey, I told you.
Well, I don't
Jeff
believe-
something, Jeff something.
Sometimes I don't believe you, but whatever.
Yeah, so Jeffrey
All right,
Morgan.
so Jeffrey Moore, as a big
He's
star,
an amazing actor, by the
he's
way.
an amazing actor, and he works the whole cowboy thing. Going
Yes.
on, you know? And
I
smart-
loved him in The
and
Walking Dead.
Smart cowboy. you know? Have you seen him in Rampage?
Yes.
He was
Up to
even
the
for
mark
such
every
a small
time.
role.
Yeah.
He was spot on. You know,
Yes.
a spot on supporting actor. You know.
I just love the way he delivers the dialogue and that the smirk he brings into the character when he talks.
Oh yeah.
It just looks amazing.
Yeah.
So,
He's not evil.
yeah.
He's not good.
He's
He's
kind
right
of
there in the between.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the shades of grey. Not black or white.
Wow, that you took this to a whole different
Whole
turn,
different level, huh?
Mr. Gray.
Yeah. So
Pass the cutter, please.
yes.
Yeah. Got it.
So if you spoiler alert, if you have read the comics, Kessler in the comics is quite
So he is in the
a
comics.
scared person. Yeah, he's a scared person. He works for the president, the ex-president, and he's just, they call him the monkey.
Is there a reason?
Yeah, cause he was caught with a banana doing something.
He did something with a banana.
Yeah, so that
W-
I'll leave that to your
can we s-
imagination.
Can we say that to the in the podcast?
I'm just leaving it to the imagination of our
I
Qatartainis.
think it makes sense now, considering how effed up the comics could be.
Yeah.
By the way, in case anyone hasn't known this, they're in this in the boys, the comic books, they are worse than the show.
Just to give you a picture,
I mean, really.
as the hero gasm, they have just shown 10%
Mute.
They are just shown 10% of herogasm in the show.
By the way,
Leaving everything.
every time we mention a conversation about the boys, you always start with herogasm.
Because that part is so messed up.
Of course,
I can't
it's
get my
the boys.
I can't get my brains around it. Seriously, I'll give you the copy.
Do you want to be Huey? Because he found himself in herogasm at that time.
No, and that herogasm in the comics, Huey had nothing he faced in the show what he faced in the comics. Seriously,
Wow. So
that was nothing.
you got to mute, bro.
Yeah,
We're on podcast. I'm muting.
So yeah,
Why didn't you
done
mute?
that? Sorry.
All right.
Sorry to my Qatartainis.
All right.
So so back to the show. Okay, so now the show started. The first episode was very good.
Yes.
Newman's daughter introduced,
Yes.
and she just opened her mouth.
No,
with
she
the
wasn't.
snakes.
She wasn't introduced.
No,
More like she was introduced with power. Introduced
After
with
getting the
power.
powers.
Yes.
And the
Very
way
creepy.
Kimiko and what's his name? Frenchie was
Frenchie?
putting the medicine this
Yeah.
inside the bag. They were switching it.
Yeah.
And she just opened up her mouth and she just ripped her arms off because Kimiko can
now we
regenerate.
find that Kimiko can regenerate.
Yes.
Like regenerate broken limbs.
She can come from the dead.
Come back from the dead.
the
Is
dead
one
itself,
thing,
yeah.
but I didn't know she can regenerate a full arm.
But
I mean, it's like seeing how Deadpool,
yeah.
you know, when he grows
and
back
they
his
even
legs,
parodied that scene when Starlight jumped to hold the hands of Kimiko,
and she got the
that
baby
hand
arms. Oh my god!
That scene was such a callback to Deadpool.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like that scene when he was going back to see Blind Al.
Yes.
By the way, fucked up name. By the way, sorry.
There's
Said.
one just one F is allowed in the podcast. No,
Yes.
you can't.
Yes.
So
Yes.
yes.
Oh, we got
Blind Al.
All right. Wow, we went from 3 to 2, just 3 to 1, just by saying. Okay. All right. So. So that particular parody in that
episode
that scene
was amazing.
I mean,
it was such a callback.
She didn't even grab it.
Yes.
Who
was trying to, but she didn't. She didn't.
Would you grab it?
No, but she didn't expect it.
Would you grab it?
I would have grabbed it.
You would have grabbed it.
Yeah.
I
was helping.
Arm.
I was helping Kimiko.
It was a baby's arm.
Yeah. When she's sweet, she's so sweet.
It was a baby's arm. You
No
wouldn't
worries.
grab a baby's arm in that particular situation when she's flying in the air.
And mind you, Starlight was learning how to fly back then. She was not. She was not good at flying.
And honestly, if I have to say, it looked like you ever played Infamous?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. Exactly.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it's that kind of flying style. It's similar to Infamous. You charge energy
Your hand
through
and
your
release
hands
it
and
towards-
levitate.
Yeah. So that episode. After that, it was quite a down curve for me. But when they introduced the animals, the sheeps, man,
Oh man!
that was the peak of the season
What
for
he
me.
means in that particular episode, they were experimenting Compound V to be used on animals. And they succeeded. It was very screwed up.
very, very much.
It's very screwed up. It's like seeing a scene from Pet Sematary,
Yes.
but with superpowers and flying sheep.
Maxed up, yeah.
And flying sheep.
The way they
I don't-
introduced the episode,
did-
they introduced the ox.
Oh,
It was just standing there.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I thought that it might charge him.
Yeah.
But then the sheep just tore him apart. It was into pieces.
It's like you can literally change the animal food chain with Compound V.
Yes. In reverse.
It wouldn't be the gazelles running from the lion. It'd be the lion
lion
running from the gazelles. Wow.
That was the peak for me. And Butcher showed his true colors by chopping off the scientist's leg to show that he died. And then he took him to make some more virus for himself.
Just so you know, Butcher is dying.
Yeah.
We don't know how long. At this point, it's probably just guess and go at this point. And his degenerative brain disease is causing his powers to emerge. Tentacles.
Yeah,
Tentacles
not one,
from
not
his
single.
chest.
Purely, yeah.
From his chest. I saw it as one of the most screwed up powers. And, I mean, to think that Butcher would have tentacles?
No, when they showed the scene with Ezekiel when he blacked out, when he killed Ezekiel, he was just lying there.
Yeah.
So I had this just a crazy theory I had back then because
But
have you watched Boys Diabolical, the anime, the cartoon?
Some of them.
So
I see what you're saying. You see, during the
The Ezekiel fight scene,
Ezekiel episode,
he was just torn
Right.
apart and it was just
But afterwards, we were seeing something crawling on his
out.
back.
Yes, when he was having a shower.
Yeah.
So, so in that particular diabolical episode, one old couple, the lady is dying. She's on the bed, and the husband is just waiting for her to pass on.
Yeah.
But he couldn't see her because she loves him so much.
Of course.
So he just goes and gives her compound V. After that, she attacks the whole thing, just the tentacles, and in the end, the tentacle escapes the lady's body, and it's another entire entity altogether.
Why am I reminded of the movie Species?
Yeah, a little. Yeah, very much.
You saw that movie?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, so it is a little bit on
The
that
first
track.
and the second movie was okay. Afterwards,
it was just failed.
made for TV, right?
Yeah, it's also not that up to the mark.
Was it direct to TV or
They tried to put VHS, but it came to TV then.
Was it direct to TV or DVD at that time? I think 3 and 4
they came in the DVD era.
That actress,
So
she put Eve on the map. If you ask me, you know. Eve,
so that is the main thing about the species, right? You see the species, you go behind her.
Oh yeah.
Back to the topic. We are just drifting away. So the boys.
But actually, we were still on topic.
Yeah, so it comparison.
Because I mean, if you see it, right? Species and the boys have some sort of similarities. Yeah, I mean, true that those are aliens and species, but the massive use of tentacles.
Yeah.
Was extreme.
But the way the tentacles came out and just torn Newman apart, were you expecting that scene?
I was not.
I thought that he might stop them.
Honestly, but to be honest, at that point, for Butcher, it was just all out.
Yeah, he has given himself.
All-out
he has given himself to the tumor, right? In the hospital itself.
So the tumor. So let's explain to you guys the powers of Billy Butcher. All right. When they were first introduced in season 3, they were basically a pseudo Homelander.
Yeah.
Super strength. All right. Invulnerability.
Fly?
No fly. He can't fly.
Who? A Butcher?
Yeah, Butcher.
Yeah. X-ray vision.
Yeah.
He can put the laser.
All right. So he's got laser, super strength, and invulnerability.
Yes.
No healing because
yes.
I don't think that. So
we didn't see that.
So let's say pseudo Homelander.
Yeah.
All right. At this point, basically, I think Homelander is a pseudo Superman, but that's a layer topic.
Yes.
All right. That's season 3's powers using compound V.
Temporary compound V.
Yes, temporary.
The 23.
V23.
Yeah.
Now, apparently, he took V in somewhere, sometime.
I think it was between season 3 and 4.
Yeah.
Because in 4, he is vomiting in just the beginning. So he has already taken it before the season starts.
Exactly. So we now have seen him blacked out when he fought Ezekiel.
Yes.
All right. He froze his arm. Then he cracked it using a fire extinguisher.
Yeah.
Very creative.
Yes, that's how. Yes.
Yeah. That
when it comes to combat, he's quite creative.
It's yeah. I mean, remember the
kid with the kid?
No, not the what was it called? The fight with Translucent.
Yes.
But that was technically what's his name?
Huey.
Huey thought of the electricity idea.
Yes.
But he
Frenchie thought about the bomb.
No. When they were fighting Translucent, not when they were killing Translucent.
Okay, in the shop.
In the shop.
Yeah.
He spat blood on him.
To show that he's there. Yeah.
Yeah. It's actually works. It's kind of like the Hollow Man.
Yes.
Right?
The same Hollow Man. The first part.
Yes.
Second one was.
You gotta burn him. You gotta put something on him just to make sure that he's there. He's there.
Yeah.
It makes sense, when you find an invisible person.
Yes, how can you know that where he is?
You gotta use paint or anything else.
And the second thing, Hollow Man was just you can't see him, but in Translucent case, his skin is.
Yeah, he reflects light.
Yeah, he reflects light, and it's invulnerable. You cannot touch him and do anything to him.
His skin is made of carbon.
Yes, you can't do anything to him.
Hence the ass bomb.
Yes.
Now we can say ass on the show because hell,
it's PG-13.
We're not family friendly, but nobody says anything about that. All right.
So yeah.
Okay.
So that's the power of Billy.
That's the power of Billy. Now
temporary 23.
So V23, we've already covered that. Right now,
the compound V.
When he blacked out, we didn't know what was happening. Ezekiel was already dead.
Yes.
It was
torn to pieces, not dead. Yeah.
We saw some sort of movement on his coat at the back.
Yes.
It was not revealed until the final episode of season 4 that tentacles came out of his freaking chest
and just tore apart Victoria Newman.
Victoria Newman,
who was the strongest superhero
ever.
She can just blow up people's mind.
With
She shares the same powers as the woman, the lady in the
bald
Gen V.
lady, right?
Yeah, the Gen V. Yeah.
Right. Not Gen V.
Gen V, the lady, who cuts her arms and she uses her blood to this thing. Na? She shares the same body.
No.
Yeah, because if you can see Gen V,
in Gen
last
V,
scene.
she uses her blood.
Yeah.
To kill people, but Victoria Newman has psychic powers.
She if you remember, Newman comes to meet this lady. I can't remember her name.
Okay.
In the university. She tells him that you cut my arm and you just see the blood. So then you like me? She's like, yeah, I'm like you. And even in the last episode when she bursts the hand carpals and she blows away the hand of the girl. Gal Gadot, the girl who are now the new heroes, the lady who can read the mind and stop you from doing things. I don't remember the name. So she just blew up her arm, right?
Okay.
So kind of they share the same power, but Newman was much more stronger because she has her hold. She was trained in the Red River Institute. Red River, where she doesn't want to send her daughter in the end, but she went there after
had to go there.
Yeah, that was sad to see.
You think Stan Edgar would get her out?
I think so because he
still
is
cares
the big.
about
Yeah, he's the big
he's
boss.
He's like her grandfather in this case.
Yes.
Yeah,
and he cares a lot about her and her Newman also.
Speaking of which, did you expect Stan Edgar to return?
I think so because she just let him escape.
No.
Right?
Did you expect him to return in The Boys?
Season 5?
Season 4.
4? Did
it surprise you when he came back?
Newman helped him run away. Then he did. No.
I mean, in general, were you surprised that he came back? And the boys were even. They went to him.
Yes.
They got him. Yeah. They got him out of jail. They got him out of jail. Actually, it was a nice moment for me. I love the way Stan Edgar acts.
He's amazing.
Oh yeah.
He
was in The Mandalorian. He was in, of course, The
Boys.
Boys.
Breaking Bad.
Better Call
Breaking
Saul.
Bad.
Better Call Saul. It was Better Call Saul, right?
Yeah, Better Call Saul.
Better Call Saul.
Breaking Bad. He's an amazing actor.
Oh yeah. He'd work great.
His authority, the way he spoke with even Homelander in the show, where people were not able to make eye contact, like Ashley.
Oh yeah.
Everybody was stepping on her. Even I want to, but I'm excited to see her powers in season 5. What does she get? Ashley. Yeah.
Oh man, I remember she did take Compound V at the end.
To run away from Homelander. She wanted to save herself and got the superpower.
Everyone wants to save themselves from Homelander because.
Yes.
All right.
He's unhinged.
All right. Now, to explain this particular point in the show, Homelander right now is going up against everyone who has something on the 7. Any kind of information or
Any kind.
intel.
Right. They even made a paper sheet with all the names who have done wrong against them.
And of course,
Ashley was killed because of that.
Because they're both called Ashley.
They don't know the surnames.
Yeah. Because they're both called Ashley.
So the Ashley was supposed to die. She did not.
She went to, I don't know where exactly, Homelander's room.
Yeah.
Right?
She got the compound V.
And she got Compound V and injected herself with it.
Okay, so now another arc which I loved a lot, and I just he was a moron when it began, and now he's completely redeeming himself. A-Train. He was the one who started this chain of events.
Remember when he took Mother's Milk?
Yeah.
I'm gonna call him Mother's Milk, honestly.
Yes,
I don't like MM. Honestly.
Yeah, that's his original
name. Sounds like
M&M.
Eminem.
And you will be amazed to hear how he got that name. Do you know that?
I know, really.
You don't know. No. In the comics, actually, Mother's Milk, mother used to work in a Watts packing this area.
Yeah.
And they were packing Compound V to supply it to the different branches. So because of working there, she got infected by Compound V, which affected her milk. And Mother's Milk was born. And he was a kid back then when he was living her mother.
Wait a minute.
So
are you telling me that
basically his name literally is Mother's Milk? Why it is Mother's Milk?
But did that alternatively make him born with Compound V?
No, after he was born, he was like small. Then her mother was working there, and she died after that. And because he was surviving on her mother's milk, because he was very weak as a kid.
Okay, makes
so
sense.
Yeah, so he stored some milk like what they're doing with Homelander.
So we got a small comment.
Okay.
I like this one. When Stan Edgar told Homelander that you're simply a bad product, people started making memes by saying that he's not up to
Los
Los Polos
Standards.
standards. Los
What
Polos.
that means? I don't get it.
So Groove, what's Los Polos standards?
That we don't get. Yeah, but that interaction with the Homelander.
Until you tell us, so we're gonna keep going. And
Yeah.
we're gonna have an answer for you.
We'll get back to
All
you.
right. So
But yeah, the interaction
Yeah.
between Homelander and Stan Edgar was amazing. It
how
was
he planned
beautiful.
to actually get Stan Edgar out of his way was diabolical.
Yeah.
He found out that Victoria Newman was his daughter,
Yes.
adopted daughter, but still daughter.
But he cares a lot about her.
And
He literally raised her.
she cares about him.
Yes, yes.
She
got him escaped.
She got him escaped after they were supposed to go to jail.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's like she killed the guy
Yeah, who was driving the vehicle.
who was driving the vehicle.
Exploded him in
like,
pieces.
Hey, every other Sunday.
And do you remember the way Edgar was sitting there just like nothing happened?
Yeah.
The blood spilled on him. It came on his face, and he was like so calm about it. That okay, this is natural. I just woke up like this.
I think there is no amount of therapy that would literally help these people in the boys'
Yes,
universe.
they are so
because
messed up.
It's like oh, somebody died. It's all right. It's 7:30.
Okay,
Somebody died. Okay.
no worries.
All right. What day is it? It's another day.
Yeah,
That's the point. You know, the boys are so crazy.
they have seen so much in their life.
They're seeing
that
so
this
much.
is nothing.
I mean, even take Huey for example.
Yeah,
He was a normal guy. He hasn't
Seriously,
even
in the
never
beginning
seen.
when they
He's
started
never
his story.
he's never seen anyone die. Then he started with Robin, his girlfriend, killed by A Train.
that scene, by the way, is the best scene of the entire season, entire show.
It was in the trailer. Oh, all right, here it is. We got the.
The comment again, yeah.
All right.
Esposito,
Who played Stan Edgar, also played
Gus
Gus
in
in Breaking Bad, and he's the owner of Los Polos.
Okay.
Los Polos Hermanos. Okay.
Ooh.
Now I haven't seen all the Breaking Bad, so I have no
Okay,
like knowledge. So if you know, then
Breaking Bad, yeah, I've started it until
You
third
started
season.
it?
Yeah, third season I watched. After that, I
okay,
stopped.
okay.
So I don't know that reference completely.
Mm.
Yeah, Los Hermanos, I listen. Yeah, it's a shop. Yeah, in Breaking Bad, I guess, in which they are making meth.
Of course, they're making
Okay.
meth. Why wouldn't they make meth? It's Breaking
So
Bad.
in some way, he's dealing with some kind of this stuff, right?
You have
In
something.
Breaking Bad, they have meth. Here
you
they
have
have compound
something
V.
I want.
They have compound V in this.
Maybe compound. Maybe what's it called? Breaking Bad is actually part of the Boys universe.
Boys universe.
Or the
You
Boys
never
universe
know.
is part of the Breaking Bad
You never
universe.
You never know.
Wow. Just
So-
wow.
So this another fun fact: the writer of the comics, they made the character of Huey, keeping in mind with Simon Pegg,
Yes.
who was Huey's father.
Exactly.
So since he got old and it was delayed to produce, so they have to recast Huey. But he played an amazing, wonderful job.
I mean,
Simon Pegg is also an amazing actor.
Yes.
Shaun of the Dead.
Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yes.
he started Mission Impossible 3 as a tech support,
Yes.
then became a field
Female
agent.
character. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's an amazing. His comic timing is amazing. It's
Exactly.
perfect.
Yeah.
So we love the casting is at par, on point.
In.
Yeah, in The Boys,
Yes.
they have taken the characters very well, and I would like to announce that please give Anthony Starr an Academy Award for
People have
Homelander.
been saying that.
For
ever
Homelander,
since.
seriously, the way
Everyone's been saying that.
the way he's conveying the character, man.
You know, but you know what pisses me off? Honestly, he's now so mainstream. Homelander's character
yes.
is so mainstream right now, just because of the boys.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, prior to that, nobody knows him.
That now he's in the Mortal Kombat.
Yes.
Right?
Special character, yeah.
But here's the kicker: Anthony Starr is not voicing him.
Okay. I did not know this. Okay.
Really? I mean, he actually said that himself. The voice of the character in Mortal Kombat is not based on him.
They should have used his voice.
I mean, they use his
When
likeness.
they
use his likeness. Why not
Yes,
use the voice as
appearance
well?
when you should use his voice too.
You know?
That's
I
very
mean, let's
bad.
Google that for a minute.
Who's playing the actor's
You
name?
keep talking. Homelander.
Okay, so Homelander in the comics is. I'll just give you a little spoiler while he's searching. Homelander in the comics is very unhinged, much more than this. Plus, the character who kills Homelander is, spoiler alert, in the comics. They won't do this in the series. Is Black Noir. Who don't know, is a clone of Homelander, and
Yes.
he's like a fail safe for killing the Homelander in case he goes unhinged.
Oh yeah.
And in the beginning, when you read the comics, it appears that all the bad things and everything is done by Homelander. But in the end, it turns out that it
Found
was
it.
Black
His name-
Noir all the time.
Sorry, found it. His name is Jake Green.
You know, he's a voice actor.
So,
He does give
yeah.
voices. Yeah.
Yeah. So at least to be sure, he
Yeah.
did create. They did make the
body and
likeness
everything
and
of Homelander.
yeah, motion capture.
It's completely his appearance. So they
his
should have
appearance.
voiced.
They should have voiced him.
And it's not like his voice is bad. It's his voice is amazing.
Of course, and he is the voice of Homelander.
Yeah.
There's no
The original,
reason
there's
not
no-
to
yeah.
use it. I mean,
It's kind of feel like off when you play the game. Then you cannot get in the Homelander's voice. I don't know who made the decision. This creative decision. I don't know. They should have gone for the voice.
I mean, it's not like he's old.
Yeah.
I mean, James Earl Jones,
Yes.
the voice,
Darth Vader.
Darth
the
Vader. He
great Darth
retired.
Vader.
He retired, and you're using AIs
AI
and
to
voice,
generate his voice.
voice archives
Yes.
to make his voice. All right,
Without his voice, that character is nothing. There's something that your voices give it
it
to
works
the
if they had the voice archives. If they had the AI.
everything. They can use the AI to generate the voice if you don't want the character to record
in
itself.
terms of Darth Vader, there's no emotion.
Nothing. Yeah, there's
no
nothing.
emotion.
Nothing.
So
He just
there's no
plain dialogue
There's
delivery.
no need for you to actually
Act the voice out.
yeah. So there's no anger except in Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yes.
Yeah, in the Kenobi TV show that was different.
Okay.
Oh yeah. So if you're going to use an actor, you can, but I guess it depends more or less on
You were less on budget.
or if the actor can still do it.
Yeah.
Budget is budget.
It's not a
Peop-
constraint. Yeah,
You got the
obviously.
budget. You have the budget,
Hmm.
but they're still paying him
Okay. Yeah. To use his
because it's the voice archives are his voice.
Okay. Yeah.
So they have to pay him,
Yeah. Royalty they have to give it. So they
but they
should have
can,
gone with it.
but they can't use his physical self. You can't go to the recording booth anymore.
Hmm.
So whenever they're going to do a Darth Vader character, whether it's animation, or live action,
You have to use his voice.
they are going to have to use his voice, and they're going to use AI
Yeah. To modulate it.
to modulate it.
Yeah.
There we go. So back to the boys.
Yeah. Back to the boys. I've been waiting for this episode for a long time, guys, because this guy was out of town. So I had to wait for this. I'm sorry we are late for this topic, but better late than never. We can
Yeah,
cover
and I'm
this.
surprised that none of the other hosts are watching the boys.
Yes.
I get so much grief from Ghanem. And when
Yeah,
he to- when
Ghanem,
he-
you are
when
the
he- when he-
culprit here.
When he told me that he didn't watch the boys, I told him
Never. He had
he
seen
has
what a
never.
single
You know what I
episode.
told him? He should go kill himself. After so much grief he gives me, when I
Yeah.
tell him this, he said, "I don't want to go to hell."
You should.
Seriously,
You're not watching The Boys?
After all the bullying you've done to me over the last few months, and
And it's going to carry on
and-
next
and-
week also. We'll give you the update about that. Because that's going to be diabolical.
oh you bitches,
We are getting ready for that.
oh you bitches, I swear.
Something special is planned for you guys. We'll get in the next week
Yeah.
podcast. So please stay tuned for our Wednesday's podcast, which will be on the schedule.
Yes.
Yeah. So now getting back to the boys. So yeah.
All right.
What else do we need to discuss?
All right. So we got.
What about the thing about the Starlight arc? The way she was switched
There's a couple of stuff that we need to discuss in terms of Starlight. First of all, she became very political.
Yes.
She wanted to throw the character of Starlight away.
Yeah.
All right, so she could become Annie.
Hmm.
All right, which is her right.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
But because it's her platform, social media, etc., it's
everywhere.
been created. So she has to stay
She has to
it.
go with this Starlight name.
Yeah.
She can't go with the Annie thing. But second thing, they are
But
trying
later
to.
on- but
They
there's
are
so-
trying to
but
get on
there's
her
some-
nerves all way possible.
There's and one of the prime examples of that is just shown that she was pregnant,
Yes, that was out of the
which
blue.
we never knew.
Nobody knew
I thought
about
it was
it.
fake news.
Yeah, nobody knew about it.
I thought it was fake news, but
they're
later,
creating it, to
I
generate
thought
the
it was.
buzz.
I thought it was fake news.
Yeah, but
no,
she
no,
got
no,
the proof and
no.
everything.
You're missing my point. I thought it was fake news created by them.
This is what I'm saying.
I
Just
thought
to get
it-
them off the
But
track.
no, it's not. That's redirection.
Yeah.
That's redirection. I thought it was just fake news, lies made by them. Later on, Huey.
Like eating the kids. That they are eating the babies.
that's
The
different.
same
But that's
thing.
different. That's different. That's just over exaggeration.
Mhm.
You know.
But people were believing that.
Let me finish.
Okay, back.
I thought that it was originally just fake news for them to get it, just to generate more hate on Starlight.
Yes.
But later on, Huey confirmed that it was a private thing between them. So, in some cases, Starlight did become pregnant with Huey's child. Think of it this way: there could have been another Ryan.
Yes.
There could have been another Ryan, but
Yes.
she didn't. But
She had her priorities. She had some other points in
What
life, which
priorities,
is
man?
which
What
is her
priorities?
decision. We don't say that it's not her decision, but yeah, because now what we can say is that she's fighting a battle right now with everyone. So maybe she doesn't want to go on the path of pregnancy and becoming a mother. Maybe. Plus,
motherhood is a blessing.
Yeah, I agree, but
Motherhood is a
because
blessing.
she has seen Ryan being treated that
Ryan,
way.
the difference was between Ryan and whatever baby if they kept the baby, right? Ryan was raised in a compound.
Yeah.
There were no other children except him. All adults, a completely artificial compound,
Yeah, generated for him, just for his
just
safety.
so they can keep,
And nobody knew he
just so they can
existed.
keep the son of Homelander.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was done by what? Seriously, they want to earn.
I don't understand why. I mean, seriously, I wish someone would compound specifically for me
No.
that has all my interests.
Your body won't accept it.
How?
It will reject it.
How?
Like it did.
Would you? I mean, all right. Let's ask whoever's watching. Would you want to have a compound
yeah, nice question.
made specifically for you? Houses with all your favorite activities. House number 1, 2, 3, 4 to 100. Okay, filled with all your favorite activities, catered to you.
No, but a compound V is not person specific. It is just a general
Not compound V.
Then
House compounds.
house compound you're talking
Not
about. Okay,
house
okay.
compounds.
Okay.
House compound. You know, remember the compound
Yes,
in
yes.
season 2?
Yes.
Yeah, where they found Ryan and
Yes, okay.
what's her name? Vicky.
Yeah, the mother's name, no?
Becky.
Yeah, Becky.
Yeah, Becky.
Yeah, they
So
both were living.
would you want to have that kind of environment where literally everyone is literally your servant?
cut off from everybody from the
Cut
world
off
and
from
just
everybody
you
in
and
the
your
world.
mother?
No mother.
No mother also?
No mother.
You can kind of like that kind of life for some
Not
time.
as a
then
child.
you
Not
get bored.
not as a
As
child.
an adult?
And as an adult.
Yeah, I would. So I would.
There
I would,
you
I
go.
Would,
See?
I would.
See?
As an adult, yeah, I would. 100%.
Yeah, as an adult, I
Yeah.
would like to have that kind of compound. And houses filled with so many activities just for you.
Yes.
Catered to you.
Yes.
Yes.
Unlimited supply of pizza, whatever games you like, whatever consoles you want to play it on.
No geo-lock.
Nothing.
No
Yes.
VPNs, just everything, and
All open. Netflix, Amazon, everything.
food
Whatever
is
TV you
food
want.
is free.
That will be a paradise.
That will be a paradise.
So yeah.
And nobody
that's
tells
a
you what
question.
to eat.
Yeah.
Also, unlimited
Medical support,
medical support.
Okay.
Yeah, free medical
So
support.
you can eat as much as you want.
You don't have to worry about being robbed because security is ready with their
Yes,
guns all
yes.
over this place. You know?
Yeah. Okay, so now back to the boys.
This was technically the
Ooh.
boys. What do I mean?
What
I mean,
about
'cause
about a web viewer?
Oh.
He was his favorite character, by the way. He loved it.
I didn't like.
They ki-
No, I didn't.
They killed
Screw
him. He was
you.
crying. Literally, he called me up and he was like, Ramesh, yeah.
No,
They
first
did
of all,
bad.
No. I was saying how they tortured poor Huey.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. That was uncalled for.
And honestly, to be honest, everyone in the internet was saying the character of Huey should stop being bullied. After that happened, he was mentally scarred.
Yes.
Because first of all, his dad just died.
Yes.
His dad just died. He just rekindled with his mom. Right?
Yeah.
And he
He had the worst. He had the worst
And
things.
strangely, he liked the Maid of Manhattan.
Ah.
A Jennifer Lopez movie.
Yes.
Which, honestly, all right, sure, why
Okay.
not? I mean, to each his own. But Maid of Manhattan?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, whatever you like.
So, he was, and then the internet just literally said, stop bullying Huey's character.
He was literally
I-
tortured to hell.
Any kind of after that episode aired, I saw multiple Instagram accounts
Yeah.
on the big ones, IGN, GameSpot. Everybody just said the boys studio should stop bullying Huey's character. He had
They
enough.
went all out. Yeah, they went all out.
They went all
because
out
He was
in
already
protest. in protest, to be honest.
He much saddened with his father's passing. Then mother
people,
met him like 25 years after.
I mean, you went immediately from death to a father. You still didn't grieve properly.
Yeah.
And then you immediately go into a mission where you have to...
Such a worst mission of all.
I honestly did not expect this kind of episode to be happening. It was such a wow.
The way he mentioned the dungeon in the beginning of the episode, I thought, okay, now we are going there. I expected something since I read the comics. The dungeon, when he mentioned the dungeon, I'll show you the dungeon. So I kind of expected that this was going to happen, but Ashley would have joined him. I didn't know.
It was like half Batcave, half sex dungeon.
It was more of a sex dungeon. And 20%.
Hey, if you get a sex dungeon, you can put whatever you want in it.
Yeah, obviously.
You know, you can decorate it in any way you want.
Everywhere,
dildos over here, whips over there.
Everything.
I can't believe I actually said this on my show.
Yeah, so sorry.
We're very sorry. But since we're talking about the boys, let's just say the cards are on the table.
Yeah, you can't.
All right,
if you're listening, you should know that what happens.
You came on this podcast knowing full well that you're watching. We're talking about the boys, and quite frankly, we are not ashamed
of saying what it is.
The show should be ashamed,
but we are censoring much more than what they are showing right now.
Always know if you're ever watching this show, never watch it with anyone. You can watch it alone, but if you're watching it with anyone, just make sure they're in the same screwed up mental state as you are. Because whoever watches this show is quite frankly screwed up in a mental way. Like we are.
Yeah, we are a very big much.
Because let's face it, normal's overrated. Yeah.
You make your preferences according to likings.
So the dungeon, and wow. And the safe word. The safe word. Did you expect it?
No, never.
I didn't.
That was out of the blue.
I mean, considering
Zendaya,
which was a black actress.
Yeah.
Right. So
Spider-Man.
So yeah, Spider-Man's girlfriend, MJ. Michelle Jones.
Yeah.
The girl from the trapeze artist from The Greatest Showman.
Yes.
Yes, I like The Greatest Showman. I like musicals.
It was a good movie.
Yes. So, you see where I'm going here? The guy who played Tech Knight was an extreme racist.
Yes.
And the safe word was Zendaya. Zendaya, ladies and gentlemen. Zendaya.
That was uncalled for.
But it was unexpected.
It was seriously out of the blue.
Oh, yeah. It was so out of the blue.
But it was a good callback.
Right?
The internet was ablaze about it. Some people were like, wow, what?
You mean the idea of the
of using the real character, a real
actress's name?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, makes sense. Makes sense.
But her backstory is with the Spider-Man, and this web viewer guy is kind of parody of Spider-Man.
Yeah. Actually, and here's another thing: Tech Knight, believe it or not, is a parody of Batman
and Ant-Man combined. But they
due
to budget restraint, they did not go the Iron Man. Yeah, because Tech Knight is having a body armor made of complete Iron Man suit. So because of the budget constraint, they did not. They went to the Batman. They went for Batman.
So that's
arc.
why. But actually, by comparing arcs, like origin stories, Batman and Iron Man, they're not that much different.
Yeah, they are
Iron Man has more sense of humor.
Yes.
Let's just
Batman has our kind of humor, the dark one.
I don't think Batman has that kind of dark humor. Our dark humor is like
much better than him.
Actually, I don't think he. Let's not go there. Honestly, the moment this guy says holes, I was like, wow, bro.
In Gen V, he was like, damn, humping it.
Wow. I mean, wow. They went all out on that episode with Webweaver and Spider and Tech Knight.
No, but the scene with MM Mother's Milk and this Webweaver. Do you remember that?
When they first introduced Webweaver?
Yes.
Oh yeah. It is the strangest place that you actually have to shoot a web. I mean, it's one thing to criticize Tobey Maguire's way of shooting webs from his hands, from his natural hands instead of a web shooter.
They made fun of in the movie,
which they made fun of twice in the movie. You know.
And when you get to know,
and then when they said, can you get web coming out of other places in your body?
nah.
And then they
they
do
did
this
the reality.
and Webweaver, which is like, it's like they made him into a natural spider in a human body.
Yes.
Which is so
That's so
disgusting.
gross.
You don't want to see
So
that.
gross.
You don't want to see that.
And that scene just came out of the blue. You never expect that to happen.
Yeah. Remember when he was interrogated by Homelander?
Yes. Oh,
Afterwards,
damn.
afterwards, they want to see who was the leak. How did they find out who snuck when they snuck into the Tech Knight's mansion when they were having their own Nazi party?
Yeah.
By the way, I mean Nazi party because it really means Nazi party.
They are going that track, by the way.
The ultimate plan and end game of Homelander is to have
prison
camps.
So
Prison camps, like how they did in the Nazis.
Yes.
In Germany.
Whoever will oppose them, they will throw them in the prisons. And
Yeah.
that prisons are owned by Tech Knight. So that's why Tech Knight is in the picture. Homelander
but
is
now
plotting
Tech
with
Knight's
him.
dead.
He's out of the picture now.
So the plan's gone.
But they have the authority to use the prisons, right?
I mean, depending on who seizes them.
No, but the end, this
end
this
game-
lady said that this is my plan all along. When she exited the frame in the end episode, sorry. Lady Sage.
Yeah, I get that was the end game.
Yeah.
But how can they use it if they
have
if
the ownership? Homelander, he should have given some authority to Homelander before passing on.
You think the deal was already done before?
No, obviously, I think so, because the plans were already there in the file, if you remember.
So they were all in motion.
Yeah, they just want to get everybody on the picture on the same platform.
But you see what the problem was? Homelander was so impatient, he kicked Sage out.
Yes, but that seems Sage being dumb was so funny.
In the most crucial of times,
She got shot in the head.
Yeah, I mean it's different when she did it with the Deep.
Yeah, that was so gross too.
Oh yeah, and it turns out she was double teaming. Was it double teaming? Or
Double teaming, yeah.
I can't tell.
Two timing.
That's right.
Yeah,
she was two timing the Deep with the new Black Noir,
who can fly, by the way.
which makes no sense. Which made no sense to us until later on in the
But
end.
she was not performing like the drilling of the brain with the Black Noir.
So the Deep was special.
Yeah, because she doesn't want to remember him.
Who doesn't?
The lady Sage
you
doesn't
really
want
want
to
to remember
remember.
the Deep?
No.
Does anyone want to remember the Deep?
He is messed up in his own way.
Of course, the Deep is messed up.
What he did
Have
with
you seen
Starlight.
Really?
In the first season.
Really? He only did that one time. The guy was doing it with an octopus on a regular basis.
And he killed her too.
And he killed her.
Yeah.
And the problem is, we kept hearing, when he killed her, we kept hearing
The squishing,
the octopus saying,
the splashing of the water.
Yeah, and she kept talking, saying, and in the very end saying, I love you.
Damn.
That was like, wow. What is wrong with you, bro?
Okay, call back to the first season. How cool was saving the dolphin scene? Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
When he was getting away with the dolphin, it just
he's
flew
like,
away
all
from
right,
the
I'll
truck.
touch it a little and then, but that's it.
Damn, that's
He
so
said, I like, but
crazy.
wow, the dolphin died?
Oh man!
It
Just flew out of the vehicle.
Flew out of
And was
the
crushed
truck,
by
and
the
then I mean, you're doing something, and then in the end, you screwed up in the most profound of ways.
I just want to meet sometime, have a chat with the creator, and just want to pick up on his mind. What goes on his mind when he writes these
And
things?
what are you smoking when you're actually you're actually creating these ideas?
How demented
What
your
kind of
mind is, man,
what
when
kind
you
of
go
writing
through-
team do they have? Did you guys have? I mean, and
just a normal question. If you sit down to write something, can you go so dark to write something?
oh, you're gonna have to like dig deep
Deeper,
in
right?
your- You know, I used to actually write.
Wow.
Oh yeah. I actually have like my own novel. 500.
Really? Seriously?
Yeah, 500 pages. That's
We'll
like
publish that for you too.
no, it's not finished yet.
Okay, he's working on it.
I'm still working on it, and it's I should say it's like a parody of like Bleach and samurai stories and things like that. You know,
Okay, all combined, huh?
all combined.
Okay, so
You
it's
know?
based here in Qatar,
No,
Japan.
no, it's based in Japan,
Okay.
but the characters are mostly fictional.
Okay, huh? So
Oh, yeah.
obviously.
All right. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, I'll hopefully one day I'll get to finish it.
Inshallah.
It's been over 12 years.
Oh, long time. Inshallah, it will come good.
Yeah. Because I never got my juice back, my inspirational juices.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, the mental block. Writer's block.
Writer's block.
Yeah. Sorry. So yeah, so getting back to the show,
Yeah.
did you see the smile on Butcher's face when he saw Black Noir can fly? When he was shooting him in the fighting scene in the office of the boys,
He smiled.
you know, he smiled. He was happy. He was like, "Yes, I knew you could fly." But they have no clue that it's another Black Noir.
Oh yeah.
They don't have any clue about it.
Yeah. And man, when MM came with the
With
Gatling
the
gun,
oh,
it was so epic.
So epic, so epic.
Yeah.
And it feels so good. A normal human
it's
being
like,
fighting
take
with
that,
a super. Okay.
I know I'm not gonna say it, but honestly, that's what you should say.
That was on the line
That's
of
what you should
Samuel L. Jackson from Snake on a Plane. It was nearby to that.
No. That's like, I'm sick of these heroes on this lane
in this building.
and this building. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that fight was so called for. We have been waiting for that fight between Starlight and the Deep
Oh yeah.
since first season, right? And they gave us that.
I would honestly like to see anyone kick the Deep's ass
Yeah, seriously. Hate
so
him
hard
much.
that he would actually,
He just exploded in the
he's such a
water.
dude guy. He's such a dude guy.
He's just like a
now.
bro.
Yeah. Remember that bro moment? The bro moment he had
Noir?
with Black Noir? Bro.
Bro. Damn.
Bro.
The callbacks are so relatable in real life. Like you hang out with your homies and all.
You know, they're like a frat people. They're like
Yes.
frat guys, you know?
Like nobody's watching them. And they're just going unhinged. Whatever they want to do.
Yeah, and it's so messed up that these two particular characters are so powerful. They're so influential.
Yes.
But have you seen his character, basically? He is trying to develop in his own way that nobody can tell him what to do. You know, every time Ashley gives him an order,
Yeah. He executes.
he executed.
Yeah.
But later on, Sage came into the picture.
Yes. And then she's controlling him. He's giving them the plans.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't want people to control him. I've seen, and Sage is like playing him like a guitar or a violin.
Oh, and other things too.
Yeah, too much.
And other.
The thing is, he thought he told Sage to go, and she just left. But had no clue that this was Sage's plan all along.
You think it was her plan to actually leave?
She is a genius. She had made some content. This plans.
You're having more karak or?
Yeah, I'll have some. So this lady, she's just like the smartest human. So she has contingency plans.
Smartest soup, to be honest.
Yeah,
but
so
yes.
she has a contingencies. She has a plan A, B, and C.
I'm honestly surprised how she is able to live through a shooting in her head
Yes.
and stabbing through her head.
But she does that regularly, right? So she has kind of.
Yeah, when she's extra horny. When she's extra horny.
Yes.
Wow, because she wants to be.
She wants to just go unhinged, and she wants to do whatever she wants, and she doesn't.
It's
want to
kind of
think.
like inhibitors, if you think about it.
Yes. They suppress your powers.
It's not just suppressing of powers. It's like I think she wants to stop thinking so much to a point. Yeah, she actually does think so much. You know, she's over there, all over the place.
Everywhere, yeah.
And Wood makes sense, but all right. I mean, Wood makes sense, but the problem is, I would say that that Sage herself, she has so much to offer. She's not using it for
good things, which she can do. But she just
hold on. Sorry.
No worries.
Okay. All right. Where were we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sage
was.
She can do so much better with her powers, but she just want to go.
She can do so much with her powers on for the good of mankind, but then she decides to do what?
Go against everyone.
And to be honest, you know that You know that those prison camps, they're used to actually
Yes.
they're actually used to taking black people,
Everyone,
different
yeah.
kind of
Yes.
different kind of races and ethnicities and things like that who are not white
Yes.
and Aryan.
Yes.
You know, that is particularly the type of thinking
That she has right
that
now.
they do that they did with the Nazis. So you think she would actually sympathize with
The Holocaust?
not the Holocaust.
With the people in the camp.
The idea, the people in the camp.
That's
I mean,
what
true.
she's-
True. The idea of the back then in history,
Yeah.
you know, those camps were practically used for
particular race to end them.
yeah.
But now,
But they were the unwantables.
yes.
But in times, black people were one of the unwantables. So
Now she has reversed.
see
her
what
role.
I'm saying?
But in her eyes, everyone is equal. She wants to finish everyone. There is no per se. He wants to go with this race or this race. or that.
but trust
She
me,
wants to end everyone.
But trust me, when this happens, she will. I'd say, she will let go of any kind of logical thinking, any kind of agenda, and she will ultimately switch.
Maybe.
I'd say Sage.
This thing I was since you talk about switch, this thing I was thinking for Victoria Newman. But
she did switch.
yeah, but then
She
they
did
just-
switch, but of course, Butcher.
They just ended her.
I mean, you can't blame.
And I would like her in season 5 going against Homelander. I would have seen that fight. It would be much better. But they just ended her. I don't know why. What they thought.
well,
Or they just want to show us what
There's
they can,
all right,
how high they can go.
let's be practical here. In the boys, there's always a main or huge character
Yeah.
that will always ultimately die. Now, Victoria Newman, she's been around for what?
Season 2 from season 2.
From season 2. That's 3 seasons.
Yes.
3
she's
seasons.
continued.
Yeah. Now we know she's not coming back at all.
Yes.
She's been ripped apart.
She's been ripped apart. She's shed to pieces.
yeah. She doesn't have regenerative abilities.
No.
I mean, if it was Kimiko,
Yeah, she might have come back from a single cell. I think she'll regenerate. Like
I mean, I don't think she's invincible, but
no,
she
but
will.
she will regenerate.
I think as long as she's got her head,
Yes.
you know, kind of like Wolverine or Deadpool.
Deadpool kind of.
But you know, Deadpool, his healing factor is different.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's different. You know, you're gonna love this.
Okay.
I saw a couple of weeks ago this particular short
Okay.
on YouTube that explains the difference between the healing factors of
Wolverine and Deadpool.
yeah. Apparently, Deadpool
Hmm.
has a dead factor.
That means.
Deadpool regenerates when he has cells that already have cancer in them.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's not.
Okay.
It's not making him better. It's just it's suppressing the cancer. So
Oh.
remember in Deadpool 2 when they suppress his powers.
Yes. Yes. When
Yes.
you enter collar, yeah.
Yeah. When he had the collar.
Yes.
Right. His healing factor was
Shops.
stopped.
And the cancer cells, it just kind of come over that.
Yeah. It resumed.
Yeah.
From Deadpool 1.
previous level, yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh yes.
because so whenever his hand gets chopped off, his I don't know, it's like creating cells that are already recreating the cells that already have the cancer and suppresses them again.
Okay.
So it's not helping him.
Okay.
It's actually just stopping
The cancer to
the
spread.
cancer to spread.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there was on the topic of Deadpool, there was this interesting post on Instagram the other day
Yes.
that if you slice Deadpool in half,
Yeah.
will there be 2 Deadpools generating?
That's what they said about Wolverine as well. There was they called it Wolverine rules.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know
I
why.
read about this about the Deadpool.
Yeah,
and
there
I
was
was
a-
kind
there's
of
a-
intrigued that
I wonder what
they should do this in the future Deadpool movies.
I wonder what Wolverine rules are because I think Wolverine.
I think in the movie they are doing just for their convenience,
What do you mean?
as they like,
Rules.
as per the things is demanded in the movie to happen.
Okay, that's different. That's
Wrong page.
Yeah, wrong page. 62. Well,
What?
oh, that's different. All right. I don't think we'll actually find it because I heard somewhere.
Acha, I have another question for you.
Yes.
Do you like the previous Black Noir or this one?
Previous.
Previous one was much better, right?
Because this one's a bitch.
He just keep on
He
blabbing and blabbing and blabbing and Just saying stuff for the fun of it.
Look at this. Leo said this. Fun fact: if you want to kill Deadpool, you have to nuke him. That is true.
But I
You're
think
talking.
I think in the comics.
Hold on. Let me. It's kind of the same way you do it with Wolverine. All right. In order to kill someone with a healing factor, you have to completely vaporize them.
Okay.
Let me give you a prime example. Cell. Dragon Ball Z.
Okay.
Dragon Ball Z.
Yes.
You remember the beam battle clash he had with Gohan?
Yes.
Now he won the clash, but he completely vaporized him to the point where there is not
Nothing
one
will come
single
back.
cell. Not one single cell was alive.
So
If
he came
Cell
back.
had one single cell that was alive,
He'll come back.
He'll come back.
Okay. So same applies to Deadpool, you think?
Same applies to Deadpool and Wolverine.
I don't think Wolverine's healing factor is much better than Deadpool's.
It's different because Deadpool's was technically artificial. Wolverine was natural.
Naturally, yes.
Yes, it's kind of like the difference between Superman and Homelander.
Yes.
Superman was born with these
powers
and had and he gets stronger from the sun.
Yeah.
Homelander, Compound V.
Yes.
He can't get stronger.
He was made.
He can't get stronger.
Okay, and fun fact about the comics, the kid, Homelander's kid, when he's born, he kills his mother while getting born. She dies, so there's no Becky character. And the kid is just going to fire his leader on Butcher, so Butcher just kills him on the spot.
That is...
He just rips his head
That's
off.
so messed up more than comics.
Yeah,
that's
so
why
he
I
just
say
and
that
the
comics
and the
are more messed up than the TV
and
show.
the graphic image is that the kid is flying in the air with the umbilical cord.
Check this out. So
attached.
according to this, he has to be destroyed at an atomic level, not
on
cellular level.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
So atoms, which are apparently
smaller
than cells.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the comics, it's explained. Huh.
That's
is
a
true.
cool thing. Yeah.
That is true.
Yes.
You know, it's kind of, think of it this way. It's kind of like any kind of character with a healing factor,
Okay.
a regenerative healing factor.
Yes.
Yeah, they had to be killed.
A
from
little tissue or something should be there to come back.
Yeah, like take for example Logan.
He was just generating. I don't think he grew arms or anything as a person.
No. Well, we never
saw him decapitated or something.
Well, you can't do that actually because his skeleton is made.
Exoskeleton, yeah, with adamantium.
Yeah, not exoskeleton.
His skeleton.
His skeleton
It
is
was
laced.
injected and fused into his bones.
But you know what happened? Because of that, that was killing him, slowly killing him.
Yes, that was a slow.
But because of its healing factor, it made it how should I say, last longer.
Huh.
You know, you see Logan.
Yeah.
Right. You know why he was dying?
Because of the bones. Because of adamantium.
Adamantium was poisoning his body.
Like
it's most common.
He was coughing blood. That's why in the movie.
It's not just coughing blood. It was he was dying, literally dying. He couldn't heal. He wasn't healing at all. You know humans they die when they inject them with mercury.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Now what happens when a mutant with a healing factor gets laced with adamantium?
Yes.
Regardless, it's a metal inside
his body. Yes. So that healing factor is not letting him die, but it is slowly
killing
making him die.
It's slowly. I mean,
like
how many years? Let's say over 30 years, maybe more.
Yeah, more.
Yeah, depending on the timeline. But I'd say 30 years since he had the adamantium
inside.
Yeah.
Well, he was kind of an adult when he got this experimented on. Well, he was more than 100
He was
years.
200 years old.
Yes, he was more.
But his
than
healing
that.
factor kept him young for so many years.
Yes.
Practically immortal.
Yes.
But in the end, I mean, he already had his claws.
Yes.
The claws were already also laced.
Inside the body.
Yeah, inside his body.
Yes.
Yeah. I loved how Ryan Reynolds saying it's not scary as bone claws or grandma nails. or something.
Yes.
Yeah,
that happens in
saber tooth.
In this age, this happened in this age. Okay, so returning to the boys.
Yes, return to the boys.
Let's do some predictions.
Yes.
What do you think will kill the Homelander? Because the arc that they're supposed to follow in the comics, it's not there.
At this point, Homelander's just literally killing himself. Mentally.
Yes, mentally.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
I mean,
that's
is Firecracker still with him?
Yes.
Oh, she's still with him.
Yes.
All right.
But he's kind of getting growth from her because of the coughing and everything.
I
What
mean,
she's doing to her body for
I
her.
don't. Oh yeah, what she was doing.
That is so
Why would you
yeah.
do that?
How can you, to please somebody, how can you go to such an extent?
I think she went to such a strange extent for Homelander. Who would do that for Homelander?
And that scene, like he's like saying, I'm not attracted towards you.
And then the milk comes out. I'm sorry.
And then
I'm sorry, but
that is fantasies come
that's
true.
happened. That happened. And she said drugs can be taken, but to get that done. Apparently,
I think in the 5th season she'll die from that same medication.
yeah,
Nobody will kill her.
yeah.
Or they can redeem by killing
But I think
Starlight killing her.
But well, she should have died actually from Starlight. But what?
Oh yeah, but Butcher came and
I
saved her.
hope she dies.
I want her to die from the hand of
Everyone wants her to die by the
She's such
hands
a
of
pain in
Starlight. Honestly, but let's be honest. I mean, she is such a bitch.
But she's playing the character so good. She's such a good actor
It's
that
e-
it
it's-
wants you to hate the character.
That's the point. You see, it's easy for you to make a likable character.
Yes.
It is
Very tough.
It's tough.
Very hard.
to get people to hate you.
Yes.
You know, sometimes all you have to do is just act bitchy. Look at the prime examples. Joffrey Baratheon. What was his name?
The Greyjoy,
Not Theon.
yes.
The Theon.
Theon Greyjoy, yeah.
No, Helion redeemed himself.
But in the beginning, he was a bitch.
He was a bitch.
He wanted to take everything for himself.
Yeah.
Yes.
But he was.
Who
later on
was
redeemed.
that?
You feel pity
Who was
for
the
him.
bastard? Who was the bastard
Yeah,
who
I
got
remember,
eaten by the dogs?
his name was Ramsay.
Ramsay Bolton.
Ramsay Bolton.
Yeah.
All right. Who else?
The Red Wedding Killer who had so many wives.
Roose Bolton,
Bruce Bolton.
the father of Ramsay Bolton, but he was still kind of honorable.
Yeah, he was.
Kinda.
He was a little bit.
Kinda.
A little bit good.
I mean, not everyone wanted that,
Yeah.
but still. What else?
Frey.
Frey.
The old man.
Oh, yeah.
Red Wedding.
Well, when you play Mr. Finch at Harry Potter
Yes.
from Harry Potter, what do you
Then you-
expect?
then
What do
you
you
come
expect? You're supposed to hate him, you know. Oh, I
But
don't know.
that scene.
Oh,
man,
aren't we in
it's-
trouble? Have we bread and salt? I mean,
that scene
have
is
re-
such a heart wrenching.
I can make other wives. I'll have another wife.
Yes.
Uh,
I'll marry another.
well,
And she just slits her
the young
throat.
wolf. Roo, 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 roo. Aye.
That's ow, not dog.
Really?
Yeah.
I said arr, 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 not ruff, 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 ruff.
So that's ow. That's a dog. Okay.
They do
okay.
multiple howls.
You tell us it's a dog or a wolf.
Whatever.
So yeah,
He was referencing a young wolf.
we should do a Game of Thrones podcast someday too.
We did a Game of Thrones podcast.
Okay, you already did it. Okay. very good.
What we need to do is House of Dragon podcast.
Okay, that
Which
we
we'll
did
do
right
soon
to-
enough. Soon enough.
We'll do it
Soon
sooner.
enough. All right.
Okay, so now
So
not some
It's
predictions.
the same thing for Homelander.
He's-
He is both loved and hated at the same time. He is loved for his hatred.
But right now he's just going by the words of Sister Sage. He can't trust anyone.
Of course.
He's not trusting anyone because he's so out of his mind right now.
Do you believe that Homelander's character is both liked and hated at the same time?
Yeah, I was kind of starting to like him, but then he went on and killed everybody in the laboratory. And that scene was so bad.
After that particular scene generated that he should be getting an Emmy.
Yes.
Yeah.
That one scene in front of the mirror, if you remember, there are three Homelanders, and just talking to himself. How good was that scene, man?
It actually showcases
The arc.
more of Homelander's
Unhinged mind.
No, not unhinged. Unhinged means he's unmovable.
Yeah.
At this point, it's literally
He's
split,
he's
it's
on the
split
verge.
apart.
Yes.
It's split apart. It's like the crybaby, the mad person, the what else?
What else you can call him?
We got the crybaby, the needy baby, the guy who's mad all the time, the person who's getting old. It's all in there. It's all in there. You know.
And he was collecting the hairs.
Ugh, that is just
That scene
that
was
is
reminding.
messed up.
But that was
And
reminding
the problem
him
is,
that he
it
can get old.
became an entire pile.
But in the end, he just threw it away. He just accepted it when they showed the end scene
I mean,
in last episode.
I gotta tell you, how they, and he expects Ryan to love him.
Yeah,
That is messed up.
that song
That
song that they created to sway the parents.
That is no.
Such
And
a Nazi move, right?
Yeah. And you know what he said? Just suck it up and do it.
Do it, yeah.
And then he says, "I love you." How can you love him? How do you love?
And how can I expect a child to know that your father is loving you when you before that you have shouted?
And you're telling kids to report on your parents?
Huh.
That is messed up.
That's seriously
That's
Nazi
messed
move.
up.
That is the modern Hitler for you.
Literally, yeah. You got imprisonment camps, narcissism. He's got the Aryan thing going for him.
Yes.
I mean, he may not be going with the Stormfront's plans.
No,
but he is
indirectly he's on the same path.
He's on the same path.
Yeah.
He may not want German, Aryan, whatever, but he is literally doing.
He just wants the soup to rule the world,
and they are.
And he will be on top of them.
Here, the problem is there is no soups in other countries except in America. If you think about it,
They have done some from, I think, Namibia, the Nubian prince. He's from Algeria or something.
No, they just call him the Nubian Prince.
Okay.
He's like the parody of Black Panther.
Yes.
All right, so
Yes.
they're giving him to Chicago.
Yeah, they're
Or
selling on
something
this. That was the deal was happening that time in the first season.
Yeah,
So yeah, outside of America, we have not seen any such
because though
superpower
it's an international country, they cannot operate
outside of America.
outside of America.
Yeah, that's just what America.
In terms of international, like they can like sell media rights, sell merchandise,
Yes.
that kind of stuff.
Movies and series they are making.
They
How
ca-
good was V23? They parodied the Disney con. You know that D23.
What?
The Disney does the D23, right?
Oh.
So they parodied the V23 and they just showed the timeline of the movies like Marvel does. That was such a good callback.
Oh yeah.
And they showed the trailers of some of the movies.
The Vought movies, Rise of the Seven, and those other movies. Oh man,
Flipped with the this twins from the Gen V.
I kind of like, some people don't know this, but the thing is, the characters and actors of the boys are actually doing character-based short and reels videos on Instagram and YouTube, so people can actually see them.
Okay.
Like when Deep once did a sushi soy sauce commercial or something.
Seriously?
Yeah,
I've not seen it.
Look up this thing called Vought International.
Yes, they have their own Vought International page. Yes,
the Vought International page actually does parody things of the characters. They're still doing. They're doing.
There's a good page going on Instagram. Deep Thoughts with Deep.
Oh yeah, and and one of them was so messed up that Ryan talks about his dad, aka Homelander. Wow.
Okay.
He said, "My dad works at Vought."
Okay, he was bragging about it.
Yeah.
He was happy
bragging.
in the sense.
Yeah, he was so happy. Kid, seriously, how are you happy?
But they would be enjoying themselves on the sets, right? When you are doing such a good.
I mean, think about it this way.
They're enjoying themselves.
I mean, like for example, let's take for example Deadpool.
Yeah.
Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yes.
It grossed
1 billion.
1 billion
1
today.
billion.
Was it 2 days ago?
Top R-rated movie that grossed 1 billion.
It is amazing. I mean, amazing that it actually not only people they marketed right.
Yeah.
They
played it
globally.
They played the cards
globally,
very
and
well.
they did so much marketing.
That's why you've seen that Disney have gone all out on this. You can do whatever you want.
That's because the people have been wanting a Deadpool and Wolverine movie
For so long,
and when
yeah.
Hugh Jackman retired
Yes.
from Logan,
People are heartbroken, and they never thought that this might be happening someday.
and then when that happened,
Wow, it just
it
blew
was
off
like
the
everyone's
charts.
dream was come true.
And the way they were going everywhere and promoting the movie, the chemistry that Ryan and Hugh
Japan,
Jackman has,
Thailand.
they have such a
and
good chemistry.
Japan, Thailand, and Jimmy Kimmel.
Yes,
and so many other social media platforms all over the world.
They were going.
They were going all out.
The video that you shared, the lie detector test.
Oh, have you seen that video?
Yeah, that was amazing.
Yeah,
That was such a common little video.
I would love to do a lie detector test. Honestly, I would love to actually have.
From where will you get the machine in Qatar?
I have no idea.
You have to use Vasta.
Don't ask me. We'll ask around if we get a lie detector, we'll do a short videos like a couple of 10 minutes long, and then we'll make this super popular. You know.
Yes, doing with the celebrity, the walking people on the road will go with them.
Maybe we could get Mr. Q in here and then ask him
Yeah.
a couple of embarrassing questions.
They can't lie about it.
They can't lie about it. You know, I mean, even if you don't have an expert, it's gonna like go up and down.
Yeah, you get to know that. You get to know the picture. What's happening?
Oh yeah. All right, so we got a.
So coming back to
so
the
we
boys,
got
just to wrap
we
it
got
up.
about 5 minutes left.
Yeah, just to wrap it up.
Yeah.
What do you think about the A-Train character? How they will finish off his story? I think that they will kill him off in the final battle.
Who?
A-Train.
A-Train.
Since Homelander now knows that he was the one who
He already
snitched.
ran away.
Yeah.
No digital footprint.
And
If
nobody
he's-
knows
if
where
he,
he is.
If he's smart. Yeah. But the problem is he's a publicly known character.
Yes.
So
Somebody will out
we'll
him.
recognize him
Yeah.
eventually. You know, it's gonna happen. But what I'm surprised about, how can Homelander say, "Why would he do this to me"?
Because he, I think.
No. I mean, can you imagine?
Yeah.
You boss him around. You insult him. You call him names.
You command him to do things for you which
like
are not.
he's your little bitch.
Yeah, which are not.
And you ask,
ethical.
why did he run away?
No,
Oh,
but
no. Please ask.
But
Please
since-
ask. Expect an answer that he should be
Sorry.
remain loyal to you after so
all
much
this,
after
after
so
all
much
this.
so much stepping on. Oh, sorry, I had to
No worries. I can understand
I had to
that.
say it.
Yeah, but he got a good arc. They are finishing his subject very good. He's getting a good story.
He actually,
But I think that
But at one
in
time
the final battle-
he did feel like a hero when
Yes,
he
when
took MM.
Hospital, yeah.
When he took MM to a
That
hospital.
one kid.
Yeah.
That
Gave
smile
him
on
that
his face.
long look. I think it was the first time he actually felt like a real
Yes,
hero.
Yes, he said that to MM after that.
Yeah.
When he came and saved him.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I will like his arc. Who do you think will
I think
be
A-Train
alive at the end season, or out of all the
I
characters?
think A-Train will, because of that particular point. When we're going to come back to your point in a minute.
Okay.
But I think A-Train will possibly team up with the boys after his
Yes,
departure,
totally,
departure
yes.
from the Seven.
Totally, yeah.
So, they will probably help him get underground,
Yes.
or some other way. So, but yeah,
But
I think
it's out in the open that A-Train was the person who snitched him, right? So he can't come back to him, and he can't.
Oh yeah,
And plus, I think Ashley cares for him, so she already told him to remove the tracker before leaving.
yeah.
But in my opinion, she should
not,
have gone with
it's
him.
not more of a caring, but it's more of a like cover each other's tracks. or
Yeah,
something.
but he knows about him and he knows about her.
Yeah.
But that was a good thing that Ashley cared about
And
her.
now
So,
Ashley, we don't know much about her.
what happens? I just saw that the hair's gone and she's just growing a brain like the character in.
Could be
I
a
don't
psychic
know,
powers.
Avengers.
We never
Yeah.
know. Whenever it's a brain
I think
thing.
it may be a psychic power.
Whenever it's a
like-
brain thing, it's always a psychic powers.
Yeah.
You never know.
So who do you think will be coming back to the question? Who do you think will be surviving the season 5th?
Who'll be coming to the fifth season? All right,
Yeah,
since
surviving
it's,
the 5th season.
All right, since it's the last season.
Yeah.
It's
Spoiler
already been,
alert!
It's,
This is the last season.
it's already been confirmed that the
Yeah.
fifth season is the
The last.
season.
They will be doing spin-offs and everything, but this is the main
Gen
storyline.
V season 2, the VOD Uprising,
Hmm.
and of course they will be doing Boys Mexico. We
Yes.
don't know the details
Right now, they just declared
of the
it.
Boys Mexico,
Yeah.
but we know VOD Uprising is about Soldier Boy. Soldier Boy will be coming back. All right, that's already established. Gen V will find out soon afterwards.
Season 2, yeah.
Season-
They'll be releasing it in 2025 and 26. They will do the Boys season 5.
Yes.
They'll end
So
up
that's
in
2 years after. I'd say, of course, all right. I'd say in terms of survival, Huey will survive.
Okay, yeah. Agreed.
Starlight will survive.
Okay.
Not sure about Frenchie. Because right now he could be dead any moment.
Yeah.
Kimiko, not sure about her.
I don't think Kimiko will survive.
It's hard to tell now. But now that I think because they got Frenchie, they might be able to create the virus.
Ah, yes.
So we'll know. We won't
Yes,
know. All right. Right now, Butcher's fate is uncertain.
Where do you think Butcher is heading to?
Mexico.
Acha, you think he's going
I think he will be the prime character in Mexico.
Okay.
All right. He's running away.
Okay. They might be setting some other spin-offs.
And the poster of Boys Mexico had Butcher alone in there.
Okay.
I mean,
I've not seen the poster yet, so
let me just.
I've not seen it, so I can't say that. But yeah, okay, because they need to set up some arc for the spin-offs. Because this is confirmed. What Uprising will be the prequel to The Boys.
Why am I seeing only?
Homelander, he's everywhere.
No, it's not that. I'm seeing the guy from Andor.
Okay.
Spin-off in development with Andor star. Huh.
Andor Star is his brother.
No, Andor.
Anthony.
No, Andor. The guy from Andor, the TV show.
TV show, right? Oh.
TV show. You know Andor?
Okay.
You know Andor, right?
Yeah.
The TV show. I think.
People are so scared of Anthony Starr that they still think him that he's a Homelander. While talking to him, some people are interviewing
I think
him.
it did happen.
And they were intimidated by him.
Actually, it did happen once. He was arrested in a bar.
Seriously?
Oh yeah, you didn't know?
No, I didn't know.
Yeah, he was arrested
For what?
for doing whatever he wants. He was still in character. You're still in character.
He might be joking.
No, he actually was arrested.
In the Homelander?
No, he wasn't in the Homelander outfit. He was in. He was literally just thrashing the bar, but he was arrested for public disturbance.
Emotions, huh?
No, public disturbances. Yeah.
So
What happened to? I hated MM's exit at the final season.
yes.
At the finale of the season.
Yes.
Why did they bring that guy back?
I have no clue what they are thinking. What
you know
arc they are
that
going
soup,
right now.
that particular soup.
Yes.
Why? You know the one I'm talking about.
And this is the third time that they have interacted.
Yeah, why him in particular?
And he just
first was in that asylum. Second was in the hero gasm.
Yes. And the
third time
is
now
in the washroom at the airport.
Do they know each other? Are they best friends?
I think they have a long.
I hope they
have a history they go back to.
I hope that
Because he just love to wrap around his,
but why only Homelander? I mean, why MM?
Cause of the thick neck.
Let's not go there.
But yeah, that was okay. They
Alright,
went
so-
full fledged on the team now.
Oh yeah.
So it was a good thing that Starlet escaped.
It is literally the first time that the team has been not only
It is
split up,
banded.
but it's broken.
Yeah, it's disbanded.
Yeah, I mean,
They're just on the run.
it first started with when Butcher killed Newman.
Yeah.
He went full psycho. I think that his bad side of the tumor is in control now.
Completely.
Kessler.
Taken over.
It's all Kessler
taken
now.
over, yeah.
It's all Kessler. No Becky.
And after killing her, he was like, "You're welcome." After killing Newman, he was like, "You're welcome." What welcome? She was doing a deal with them. She was going to help. Listen to them. But no, he was being Butcher. But that 10 minutes of Butcher was amazing. That 10 minutes of Butcher, because the whole season he was like being a bitch. Like, oh, I'm dying and I can't do anything and I'm sorry. And
I mean,
that 10 minutes was the redeeming for
well,
me.
of course, Butcher was accepting his death and the fact that he can't do anything.
Yeah.
But
he has lost faith, I think.
But when he found out that he can use the virus,
No, I think it kicked when Ryan killed the lady. What's her name?
it wasn't
In the hospital.
She was Colonel Mallory.
Yeah, Mallory. He killed
Colonel
Mallory. After that, he was just now nothing can be helped to redeem Ryan now.
Man, Mallory was the founder of the boys.
Yeah.
Can you believe it?
Yes, she was the founder and she got everybody
Oh,
together.
speaking of which, I know for sure she's going to be in the spin-off.
Yeah, she will be.
Vought Uprising.
She will be.
But
she
her
will
younger
be.
self.
Yes, the
Not-
one that introduced in the Soldier Boy episode.
Yes.
Yeah, she went to talk to Soldier Boy and Black Noir about it.
Man.
So because that's a prequel, so yeah, we can expect her.
And I'm pretty sure that when that scene comes in, it will be pretty sure at the finale of Vought Uprising.
Yeah.
And we'll see.
Starting of The Boys? The first season of The Boys?
No.
You'll connect it?
No, to that season of The Boys where she was talking about when she was explaining Soldier Boy.
Okay.
Remember when Mallory was explaining Soldier Boy? And we saw the
yes.
Soldier Boy episode?
Yes.
I think the finale of the Soldier Boy of Vought Uprising will be that episode.
Okay.
Yeah, but it'll be stretched out.
Yeah. They will go in depth of
Instead of
about
like
that.
15 minutes, we're gonna have like a full hour
episode on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, more in depth. Black Noir.
Because they have not completely showed.
Without doubt, young Stan Edgar.
Yes.
Yeah, young Stan Edgar, young Mallory.
And I think they will go with Vogelbaum also because he was the creator of V.
Vogelbaum, yes.
Yes, so he was the creator. He was the husband
Yes,
of
yes.
Stormfront.
Who?
Vogelbaum.
I know
He was the
Vogelbaum.
scientist. They showed him as the husband, I think,
What husband? What?
of Stormfront, the Nazi.
Vogelbaum wasn't the husband of Stormfront. She was
She was married
She was
to
the
the
husband of
scientist.
Vought, Victor Vought.
Victor. Yeah, sorry, my
What
bad,
is
my
wrong
bad,
with
my
you?
bad. I'm confused.
You are
between the
you are lowering our credibility.
No. I'm
What is
confused
wro-
between the comics and the show. So sorry, my bad.
Victor Vought is the husband of Stormfront. She's over 100 years old,
Yeah,
and he died 100 years ago.
but Stormfront in the comics is a guy.
Yes, I know she's a
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
Thank
They
you for
just swapped-
the,
they
the,
just
the,
swapped-
the,
they just
Thor,
swapped the gender.
the Thor of this particular genre of superheroes is a guy,
That
not a
character
girl.
swapping. That character swapping. But they took a good
But
good arc.
Vogelbaum, I'm pretty sure will be there.
Yeah,
All right, a younger self.
younger self who created. Yeah.
Who else? Who else?
Can we go for the prequels?
Stormfront maybe will be there.
But she might be like her previous avatar. What was it?
No younger self.
Liberty.
Yeah, as Liberty.
Yeah, as Liberty. That's what.
She was a hero in the
Liberty.
80s. Yeah, she was a hero in the
Then
80s. And
she did
and
something
Storm-
bad, and then
and-
she just
she killed a bunch of people.
the black
That's what-
people.
that's what they all do.
Black people.
Yeah, that's what they all do. They kill people.
She was a Nazi, pure Nazi.
What I love about the boys in terms of Vought, whenever they kill people, they just cover it up.
Yes, they have all kind
Just
of
cover it up. Don't deal with the truth that you're actually raising or putting killers out there
Yeah.
to help with the peace,
Hmm.
as you call it. You just cover it up, man.
You're just creating the
I
problem.
love that there's actually a conspiracy within the boys. And so whoever makes the boys,
And I like the political arc that
there's
they
a
are
bit
going
of
with.
fucked upness in this and that. And I'm sorry I said that. Yes, I know I said that. But there's always political and conspiracies
Yes.
in there. So so much to think about. It makes the boys, regardless of its very fucked upness, it actually makes you think. In a whole way, had they done this? Have they not done this? Didn't they?
You can do many interpretations as per your understanding,
Yeah.
and which path they will go down next. But every time they just surprise you with the effed up thing that they show on the show.
Oh, just say it, man. Just say it.
The fucked up thing that they do on the show. You can't even you can't even predict that this is going to happen.
Of course.
Like how I knew that Homelander would kill Web Weaver, but the way he just casually tore him into pieces. That
Homelander was killed a guy while he was having sex with Stormfront. This guy has no morals. He has no.
And down the alley.
And you forget what Vogelbaum said? He said he is disconnected from humanity. He has no.
No human side.
Yeah, and of course the Oedipus complex.
Yes.
He always wants a mother. Wow. Hence
He
his-
had that. He
hence-
never had his mother. You know that one. He killed a lady just by giving her a hug when he was a kid. They were trying to raise him up with a proper mother, and he just hugged her, and she just died. He hugged her
Yep.
so tightly.
That's the problem. That's one of the problems with Homelander. He's this, but less in general, he is disconnected from humanity.
Yes.
He has no respect for humanity. He has
Plus, he has been living in such a fake world that what
so
have
many
created
years,
for him.
for so many years.
Like in season 2, they created a backstory for him that he was raised on a farm. He had a
loved
football team,
yeah,
a baseball
he had
team,
a mom and a dad.
and the blanket was there and everything they created for him. So he's just kind of in delusion that what's reality and what's fake.
Yeah, he's actually acting up the delusion.
Yes.
Remember?
What they created, and he's just trying to.
Remember when?
Yes.
And of course, Madison Stillwell
Yeah,
was there to
yes.
to actually
Add to
direct
it,
him.
yes.
Like, go with it for me. Just,
She was just playing him now, just like Sage is playing him right now.
also, there is one particular piece of information that everyone has starting to forget.
What?
Remember her son, Teddy?
Yes, he's in.
Everyone forgot
he's
about
in
him.
the Red
He's
River.
the son. Yes, he's in
He's
Red
in
River.
Yeah, he's
Actually,
in
I
Red
think it's
River.
an orphanage or something.
Yeah, because Huey and Starlet went to adopt a kid.
Yeah.
Just to fake that they were going to adopt, and he was there.
Yeah. And he was there.
He was there.
Teddy Stillwell.
Yeah.
And he had powers.
Yes.
You know what
he
that
can
means?
teleport. He can teleport.
You know
also,
what that
yeah.
means? He's
He
the
might
son.
come.
He's the son of Homelander.
Yes.
Hello?
No, he's not the son of Homelander.
I think he's the son
Actually, no, he's not the son of Homelander because Stillwell got the sperm donated and then she generated it. In the first season, it was showed. She got some.
Really?
Yeah.
You think?
Insemination, yeah. Because
But But
no,
whose?
that's the question, because she has gotten some donation from somewhere. She got the donor and she got it. It's not Homelander's
judging
son.
by Ryan's birth,
Hmm.
he did inherit Homelander's powers.
No, but he raped. Homelander raped his wife, right?
Regardless, I'm saying the
because
I mean,
Stillwell never
the-
let
the
Homelander come near him in that regard. She was
Really?
just playing with him. Yeah, she was
You
just
think?
playing with him to do his dirty work, do her dirty work.
Well, but I'd say in that case, when
That's why he was. That's why
when
he
it
was.
came to when it came
He
to
was
Becky,
Teddy. He was very much angry towards Teddy because he was getting all her attention and she was not giving him anything.
I think,
you know?
but I'm starting to think that there is a possibility that Teddy will be the son of Homelander. It's a general possibility.
I don't think so. You might point it, but I don't
All
think
right,
so.
let me just Google it for 1 second. Teddy
Stillwell.
Yeah, Teddy Stillwell. There it is. Mother, family, mother. Nothing.
I'm telling you, they don't know. It's unknown. It's unknown. It's unknown. Nobody knows who her father is, and she never disclosed it.
Infant son throughout the series. At one point, sees this.
Yeah, but I think he might return in.
jealousy.
He might return in Gen V somehow, because he's quite small. I think he was 5 or 6 years.
As you said, he is in Red River.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
So we don't know that he's actually Homelander's son,
but
because the way Stillwell was treating Homelander, I don't think so.
But that's what I'm telling you. I'd say it's either based on Ryan's birth, not conception. It's not conception. You know.
Or she might have gotten his sperm donated from somewhere.
But it's not random.
Homelander doesn't know that it's his son.
It's not random. I mean, look at look at Soldier Boy.
Okay.
Then look at Homelander.
Yeah.
Then look at Ryan.
Yes.
3 generations, superhuman strength. All right.
Flight.
And
no, Homelander.
Actually, Homelander got the flight. Then Ryan. All right. So it's different for them.
Do you think in 5th season Ryan will go on? He's like Homelander, or will he fight Homelander?
I don't know. I'd say at this point he's either afraid of Homelander or actually feels pity for him. I think he thinks he can help him.
Yeah. He's trying to redeem him. He's trying to redeem him.
There is no redemption for that guy. He just doesn't understand it. But the problem is he doesn't want to be used. Yes. He knew that he was going to be used by Butcher, by Mallory.
Everyone.
Which intent got him actually to do the push to Mallory,
yes,
which killed her.
That she died on the spot. Yeah.
But I think there's a bit of a Homelander in him. You know how?
Yes, obviously.
You know how?
How
he left Mallory.
Yeah.
He didn't cry. He didn't show any kind of emotion.
He just left without any emotion on his face, like it was a natural thing, because he was Homelander was teaching him that they are all ants and bugs in front of us.
Yes.
They are for our entertainment.
Yes, there are playthings.
It's a mantra or something that they are chanting.
Yes.
Before doing something bad.
I know. Thank you. That's a good one.
Yeah.
It's a mantra.
Yeah.
You know, they just our playthings.
Yeah, they are for playing. They are for pleasure, and we just use it as we like. So that kind of arc is like so messed up. A father is teaching his son to kill people. Wow.
One of the turning table moments will be Ryan choosing a side. But because of how Butcher is, it's not going to be an easy choice, to be honest.
There's a possibility.
He's either going to be fighting Butcher.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That's what I was going to say. Based
Butcher
on the
went
previous
completely dark. I mean,
he was also lost everything.
Sure, Butcher was fucked up to a point. But
when Mallory died, it just breaks him.
It wasn't just that. How he killed Newman while they were.
That's what when he told the tumor to take over.
He went full bad guy on this. He thinks he's doing the right thing. The tumor is confusing him.
Even I think that Ryan and Homelander, Billy will fight. I think so. They might come face to face on some way or other. They might go head to head with Homelander in the end.
Exactly.
But in between or in the beginning, they might confront each other.
Which I am hoping they will not.
They will not.
But they will.
They might.
They will. They will. I'm telling you, they will most likely confront each other.
And with everything going on, do you think Huey will take Compound V to fight Homelander?
The only person who has a vendetta against Homelander is Butcher.
Billy Butcher, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think he will be the one who will kill Homelander.
The only soup that Huey has a vendetta against, or used to, was A-Train.
But
and
they have already solved the differences.
Allegedly.
But
I think he wants to do it, because his dad just died.
Yeah.
Maybe no regrets, nothing left in the.
It's a clean slate now.
Yeah, clean slate. Yeah, so.
And plus, A-Train has been helping them out in one way or another. He's giving them information.
Yeah, but he's still going to be a complete coward and say, Homelander's doing this. Homelander's doing this. Oh, just grow some balls, man.
I think he might, because maybe Homelander will go after A-Train's family, his brother and his kids. Maybe.
I hope not.
I think A-Train has taken them with him.
I honestly hope not.
Because now since Homelander can't see what's with him or what against him, he might go full-fledged on everyone. No family member, nothing.
If he gets them off the grid, hopefully, to another country.
The second thing is what A-Train said, that you can't run away from Homelander. One way or another, he'll find you. You can't. To an extent, you can run for a month or two, but it's Homelander, man. He can.
I mean, if he takes
reach
you to another
if
he takes you to another country, sure. But if Homelander can't operate internationally, can he? I mean,
because he can.
It's one of the laws that were
but in the second. But now, since he's implementing his own law, what law will he follow? He's just making his own rules now.
Yeah, but they're kind of being a little bit political. They can't in the first seasons. They cannot operate over international waters. Yes. For that particular reason.
For that reason, they want to go into military.
But if they are full on into the military,
they can go anywhere.
They may now.
Yeah.
Can they now?
They went. I think Homelander even went to give that compound to the this Arabic guy.
To give them a reason to have soups in the military,
so they can fight against them. Yeah. So he can use the military power to go in other countries and to fight, just to show them that I'm doing a good work.
Mm-hmm.
So the political aspect was a good touch to the series.
The political aspect has to be made, because we've never seen it in general superhero shows.
Yes.
Because in general superhero shows,
it's just fighting the villain, and they're just doing evil plotting plan and everything.
And then the superhero has to fight his own nemesis, own mortality. He may die or may not die, or there's always something. This
is complete political. How you survive, how you fight.
Political. It's one of the reasons why The Boys is one of
a huge success.
Is one of Prime Video's top. And ironically, it's been topped by Batman: Caped Crusader.
Okay, yeah.
Prime Video.
Yes.
Prime Video.
Yes, I have to start watching that. I just watched the first episode.
I'm a big Batman fan myself.
Animated, man.
Animated is the only way to go,
Best part of childhood.
Never go live action, honestly. Live action is a waste of... No, I'm not saying
they can't do justice to the comics. Live
if
action.
If
you go Christopher Nolan...
I mean, when they did Arrowverse... When they did Arrowverse, they did a
good job.
They did a good job.
But then it got dragged.
When Stephen Amell, the character of Green Arrow, died.
That's the end. That's the end of it. You just dragged after that. They just dragged. Same thing happened with
Tomorrow.
The same thing happened with The Flash.
Oh yeah, they dragged it a little too much.
They dragged it too much.
2 more seasons, and honestly, I was like, I was falling asleep. I was really falling asleep.
And plus, the villains that they introduced, they were a very good villain, but they did not do justice to it as they should have. Reverse Flash, best anti-villain, best villain of all time, but they did not.
Then they made him into a supporting character.
Yeah, they did not. I don't know what they were.
Honestly, the whole face thing,
that's just stupid.
Yeah, just pick one. Pick one.
You can't go both ways.
Honestly, pick one.
That's why DC animated universe is the best.
I can't tell anymore which multiverse you're using at this point.
Yes.
Yeah. DC Legends of Tomorrow, he's using the original face.
And there's the Rebirth.
There's
Rebirth. Yeah, Rebirth is there. So much messed up things. But yeah, so this is the good thing about The Boys, that they have just one universe and they are just following the same arc.
So it's easy for everyone. Time travel. It's real life.
That's one timeline.
With superheroes.
Yes. Bad superheroes.
To a point.
There's one more update. I just heard this article that Netflix is also going to launch one superhero series.
Oh.
Irredeemable. It's Irredeemable. The series name is Irredeemable.
Actually, they did once have a superhero series called Jupiter's Legacy.
It flopped, right? It tanked.
Yeah.
But this actually
Jupiter's Legacy, to be honest,
it's a good.
It's good.
Good,
And
it's
it's on
good.
the same, and they did mention it was on the same
At
level as the boys.
At the boys, but they did not do justice to it. So Irredeemable story is the hero. He's just like Homelander. He goes unhinged. He's lost it, and he's just on a killing spree. And the villain is then he turns into a hero and he tries to protect people. And it is much bloodier than the boys if they do it properly.
Wow.
Yeah. So this is the premises that I've heard that
But I think
Netflix is doing
But I
it.
think they literally summarized like
Just the
5
story.
seasons of the boys.
Yeah. This
Into,
thing happen.
Like Homelander never know a killing spree.
Mhm.
But if this main character, what's there?
Yeah, he's on a killing spree. He has lost it. He does not know what's good, what's bad. Whatever is coming in front of him, he's just killing it. He has obliterated the complete Manhattan. He just blasted
Is this a Netflix
in one
original?
shot. Yeah.
Okay, then that's great.
Yes. So
That-
they are.
that
It's
means
under
there's no-
production.
that means there's no geo block. Anybody can watch it.
Yes.
You know about Netflix originals? You don't know. You're not wondering whether you can watch it.
You watch it or not. Yeah.
Yeah, that means it's available everywhere.
The sad part is the Amazon had censored many parts of the boys in India.
Really?
Yeah, the scene with the web viewer scene, or the scene with the guy in the washroom where they are licking one another.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
multiple
Please,
guys. So this all are
this
all are censored in India.
People
People
why
have
you remind me
heard-
of
have
that
heard of
scene?
it.
I was.
That's
I
the
blocked-
beauty of the boys.
I blocked it from my mind.
That's the beauty of the boys. You come back to the sickest scene.
Yeah,
And
that one. Why? You could have just mentioned the web weaver scene. Just web weaver
between
and then.
that scene and the scene where Homelander is interrogating web viewer, which one was the pathetic one? Which in between both the scenes?
Like which one was more fucked up?
Yeah, which one was fucked up?
Well, that one.
The one with
The
the
first one.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah,
sick, man.
yeah, because they're all the same guy doing that to each
While
other.
watching a photo of.
While the Prime, as they call him, Prime, is wow.
But that fight scene, man. That fight scene.
It just wow, man.
They have gone wild on that series. I was not expecting to see such.
I don't.
But yeah.
But actually,
It's the boys.
to
so
a
they'll have
point,
to
it's
keep it.
actually like the physics of it is spot on because
yes.
when a person splits, you don't split the clothes. I mean,
Yes, obviously.
I mean, I don't know.
Like when you teleport, I don't think your clothes will be teleporting with you, like they do it with Huey. Obviously, you leave your clothes behind.
Yeah, and when he touched Starlight, she did teleport with him, and she was also.
She was without the clothes too. Yeah.
I mean, there are lots of ways you can think of the teleportation techniques, but
They have gone. If you think about it, if you get a superpower, particular superpower, so
Yes.
you can go to an unimaginable extent to execute it, right?
It depends on how you see what is more real and what is more screwed up. It's between.
But this whole universe
it's
is
between.
screwed up.
It's between the lines. You know,
Where you draw the line, yeah.
it's where you draw the line. You know, whether you want to go for real, fantasy, screwed up, or whoever. You know,
So in this universe, everyone is screwed up. Nobody.
I think.
is
Do you think
using
do you think
their
there's no
powers
limit in the
properly.
boys?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because they have shown the backstory of Kimiko.
Ah.
Before she redeemed herself, she was a fighter, right? She was fighting with other girls.
Yeah.
So she was also not kind of a saint. Same
No,
with Frenchie.
I mean, let's be honest. No one is a saint in this.
Yes, so-
not even.
So
not
they
even,
are trying to redeem them.
Not even Starlight.
Yeah, not even Starlight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even she has done. She just blinded that family.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was unknowingly, but because the powers there happen.
Hmm.
So everybody is kind of messed up in their brains, and they've done something wrong.
Oh,
Who have got
by
their
the way,
minds.
I think we
proper.
forgot one major point: the doppelganger.
Yeah, the doppelganger. The doppelganger.
We forgot
yes,
so much.
Yes,
Man,
yes.
I can't believe we just
The
forgot it.
tearing of the skin was too real, and that's the way doppelgangers should work. The
That-
changing of the
That
skin or the
particular
appearance.
doppelganger, you know what's the messed up part about it? You can't fake it.
Yes.
You can't fake it. You know what? She does not only take the
appearance.
the appearance, the memories, and the blood.
Everything.
So,
But the-
so,
but
so,
the
so
real-
that
the-
means
the-
so that means biometrics.
Yes, everything.
You know,
The
if-
reality about it was good that she has to come and you touch you again to get your
yeah.
your essence back, right?
Yeah.
Whereas she was shedding the skin.
Yeah.
That was a good touch to her character.
Yeah, but there are some things she couldn't mimic.
But you can't mimic the memories.
Muscle memory. Muscle memory. You can mimic memories,
Yeah.
but you cannot mimic muscle memories.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah. I
Like-
want to see her again.
like
in fifth
habits.
season. I want to see her again in 5th season. I think she'll have a good character.
Remember when what Starlight said? You are getting tested for every single
Every
STD.
single disease,
STD.
yeah. That's-
Wow.
she was practical about it. Yeah, obviously.
You can't blame her. I mean, come on. The guy.
10 days.
10 days?
She was
Oh.
with him for 10 days.
Damn. Just damn.
So that's
Oh.
yeah. She was practical being there.
When she was wearing Starlight's costume, I was like, Huey,
Come
how
on,
can
man.
you not know?
Come on, man.
How can you not know, man?
No, but on Yu's part, he would never
That-
have imagined that such thing would happen.
That one is gonna. I think that particular
Thing will be holding on to them
Starlight will be holding on to it for a while
long time. Yeah.
until maybe they get back together. Because at this point they're
Split
separated.
apart. Yeah.
Right, everyone's separated.
But the good that Starlight escaped.
Yeah.
Somebody had to escape, right?
Yes,
to
somebody
get them
had to
out again.
escape. You know, at
I think she will go find Billy.
he,
And she will team up with Billy Butcher, and then
I
they'll
hope.
go
I
back.
hope. I don't know, because I think he's now on all-out war against Soups. He is literally the only Soup
Yeah,
in
who
a
can
point
fight, yeah.
who can actually
Yeah.
not fight, kill. He can kill.
Yes,
He can literally.
At
I
this
think
point,
his
do you think he's
tentacles.
stronger than Homelander?
I think his tentacles are strong enough to actually.
penetrate, tear apart Homelander. Huh?
If it's strong enough to
yes.
actually tear apart
Newman,
Ezekiel.
yeah.
Ezekiel.
Also, yes.
Ezekiel.
Newman.
Newman.
Yeah,
How many more Soups is he gonna?
gonna kill. And right now he's calling all the soups available in the US. Homelander is asking everyone to gather at the White House, I think.
No, this is gonna
Like
be.
that happened in the finale of the
Oh,
comics.
this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be
Yes,
bad.
so it will be an all-out war.
The season 5, I'd say season 5 is gonna be one of the most not only scariest.
You can't. I think you can't expect
there
anything.
is- there-
or you can't predict anything. They will go above that. Only.
We are literally going to be in the land of, let's say, unexpectedness in this.
Yeah.
So the boys will definitely be Boys season 5, the last season, and the spin-offs will make you think.
I think Gen V season 5 also will go much more than the
Gen V season 2.
Yeah, season 2. Yeah.
Yeah, will
Sorry, my bad.
definitely bring about more to the story.
Yeah.
I gotta finish watching season 1.
You not seen it?
I've seen some of the episodes. Then
Watch it.
it was still new.
It's also
It
on
was
the
still
same
new,
line.
yeah.
It's on the same line of the boys.
Oh yeah, so I
They
have
teased many because Tech Knight is there.
and I know for sure that what's it called? Not only they were developing the virus
Yes.
in Gen V, they also Homelander made an appearance and other things. So definitely, I have to. I'm gonna watch it to connect the dots again.
Yes.
Between season 3,
connects one, yeah.
between season 3 and 4.
Because they have these two kids from Galgado. They come in the boys
yeah,
also, right?
During
During
they took
V23.
Frenchie and
Yeah. And Kimiko.
yeah.
So that one was good. So
I honestly can't believe those two actually are in league with Homelander.
yeah, they are. They think like Homelander. No? By the
They
end.
do?
Yeah. By the end
I
of Gen
honestly
V.
thought they were.
By the end of Gen V, they were like, yeah, we are superior than them. We have to kill them all.
Son of a.
So I think Gen V after season 2 of Gen V, they will add in season 5 as well.
All right then. Well, looks
So,
like this is it for
yeah,
us.
on
Thanks
this
so much
note.
for anyone who's actually watched us, and thanks for the engagement.
Thanks for the comments and
Thanks
thank
for
you.
the comments, guys.
Yeah.
We'll look forward to seeing you guys next week for episode 69.
Yes, please be.
It will be a hell of an episode. I don't know
Yes.
why. Because
You'll
I'm
find
gonna.
out.
I'm
You'll
gonna
find
be because you'll find out in
You'll
the
find out,
in the next
Coming week.
announcement post.
You'll like it for sure.
Oh yeah, you'll like it. I'm not, but
You won't like it, but you will love it.
Sure. Well,
I definitely will love it.
yeah, I'm sure you will. Well, anyways,
Okay.
we'll see you guys all next week on Wednesday. This time it will be on Wednesday. We'll see you all next week for another fun-filled episode of Qatartainment. So, have a good night. Make sure to stay Qatartained. Okay?
Enjoy.
This is Sengoku.
And Ramiz.
We'll see you all next
Signing
week.
off.
All right, signing off, everyone.